Stop moving your mic, Monet. And you are so childish.
You're a child.
Welcome back to Sibling Rivalry. Touch me, bitch.
No, I don't want to touch you.
You're gonna touch
also,
me.
your hands look so big today.
Why? You got a little dainty little kitten mitts.
Okay,
over there.
let's put them so that the people can see.
Yeah. Look at my tidy. Ooh, so tiny. So this is a big welcome back to Monét Exchange. We have had
yes, girl.
We've had Miss Cracker for a month, and now the exchange rate is open again. Not that Michelle Visage laugh.
Which she stole from me, by the way.
Oh my
Michelle
God.
Visage did not start laughing like that until we did our What You Packing.
That is not true.
Yes, it is.
Oh my, Monet, you are more ridiculous than every day. You grow more and more ridiculous. You find new ways to reach new heights. Anyway, welcome back. You just did Werq The World.
I just did Werq The World for bitch. I was in Europe for 2 months, and the thing about being away from America is you realize how. I don't want to say I'm nationalistic, but I just missed the simple pleasures of America, like going to In-N-Out, going to Target, and getting my favorite chips.
What In-N-Out are you going to?
And when I go to, bitch, I'm in LA like at least twice a month.
Oh, I mean, I was like, we don't In-N-Outs in New York
And
City.
also, they did a pop-up In-N-Out in America, in New York.
Not a pop-up.
They did, and the line was like...
in one of the shutdown, you know, one of those places where Halloween Adventure pops up every year? There are these stores that are empty all year
I think it's only
long.
a New York thing.
You guys know there are these stores that are empty, I mean, literally all year long until like November.
No, not November.
I mean, September and October. And November to sell the rest of it, and they just Halloween Adventures three times a year, 3 months out of the year.
Do y'all have Halloween Adventures in your towns, like in Boise, Idaho? Is there a fierce Halloween adventure?
If y'all have Halloween Adventures, comment below.
Did y'all have it? Did y'all have it in Georgia?
No, we had a Halloween store, but it popped up once. It was usually in the empty Kmart.
Got it. Oh my God, this Kmart foreclosed.
Kmart's done. Except is there still
there's one on 34th Street.
Yeah. Oh, New York will always have the last. We will be like, we will hold out. But also in New York City, we don't have Walmarts. We have Targets. We have 2 Targets.
Are you joke? Bitch, we have like 19 Targets. There's like 2 in Queens. There's 3 in Brooklyn. Oh. There's one now on 40. They're putting one by Hardware Bar.
A Target?
A Target
in
on
Hell's
10th
Kitchen?
Avenue on 45th Street.
Where? Where's the room?
Well, it's, girl, you know, New York, we go.
It's gonna be a 50-story Target.
When the rest of the world goes wide, we go high. Okay, girl. New York, we do.
Could you imagine a 10-story Target?
I would love it. Target is one of those places. We all know this. You go to Target to spend. I'm going to buy a hamper and 2 washcloths, but you come out with a house.
Well, I'm gonna say I know I shouldn't love Walmart, but I love Walmart because Walmart is the one place where you can get your nails done, get your oil change, buy a goldfish, a futon, a shotgun, a television.
That's in the South. We don't do that. We don't have that in New York.
They don't have Walmarts at all.
There are Walmarts in New York.
Oh, the Long Island Walmart sells shotguns, mama.
No, it does not.
Mama, they sell shotguns.
How do you know, bitch? First of all,
I've been to the Walmart in Long Island.
And did you buy a shotgun?
I didn't buy one, but I saw them.
If you don't buy it, I don't fucking believe you. So
you want me to show you my shotgun?
Go buy one. So prove me wrong.
I'm not going to buy a shotgun.
Why not?
We can just like.
Would you ever have a gun in your home?
You know, my short answer is no. My short answer is no. I would not have a gun in my home. I have an aunt who has a gun in her home.
Wait, Aunt Hazel?
No, my Aunt Faye.
Aunt Faye!
Aunt Faye has a gun in her. I'm assuming she still has a gun there, and I'm uncomfortable with the idea of having a gun in the house.
Yeah, something is really unsettling about having like a firearm in your home. Also, if I was in a situation where someone broke into my apartment, because you know. One of our friends, it's a mutual friend. They moved from Hell's Kitchen up to 145th Street, and they live on 145th Street, and some motherfucker came through their fire escape through their window, and they woke up and the person's like, "Don't fucking move," and like they stole all their shit, and then they left through the fucking fire escape. Isn't that wild?
Yeah, I don't know
what I would do in that situation.
So I once hooked up with this guy in San Francisco.
Oh.
And
he came into your fire escape?
No, so here's the scheme. I hooked up with the guy in San Francisco, and we went out that night before, and we met this guy at the like club, like a friend of his. This is my friend. I was like, hey, and then we went back to his place after hooking up, and we fell asleep.
And y'all left through the fire escape.
No, and then I woke up at like 3 a.m. There was just someone standing over us, like a figure. It was literally like a silhouette, and I was like. But I also didn't know if I was awake or if I was asleep. It was so crazy. I just woke up and there was like a figure standing over us, and then the figure started yelling at the guy I was hooking up with.
This is at your place?
His place.
His place, okay.
He was like a regular hookup, like someone I hooked up with every once in a while. And then the guy was like yelling at him, and then he started calling him an asshole, and then he started like kind of like tussling a little bit. And then
you were just in the bed?
Bitch, I was like,
naked?
Play dead.
Please tell me you were naked.
No, I sleep with underwear. I never sleep naked.
Oh, I love sleeping naked.
And then I woke up and I was like, wait, was someone here last night? He was like, yeah, this guy that I was kind of seeing but not really seeing came and like got mad that you were here. And I was like, what if he was crazy and I'd have been done got shot?
Right. Girl, you hear shit like that, stories like that. That's not a crazy story I feel like I would hear.
But I couldn't tell if it was real or if it wasn't real because it was like, I was like,
also, Bob, when you wake up, you are like a disoriented child. You are a little. When you wake up, you act like a toddler. You can't talk. You can't open your eyes. It's so bizarre.
Listen, I woke up this morning, went downstairs and did my fucking makeup, fully oriented.
But you know I'm not lying. When you are like a newborn baby. You're like.
I don't feel like that's true.
Everyone in this room is laughing because it is true.
Also, when are you seeing me wake up?
Well, I wake you up when I used to have keys to old apartment. You were like, when they just come in my apartment. I will come and I will wake you up at your old apartment. And also, not to mention, you're on like a 2-story bunk bed. I'm like, Bob, I'm here.
So I used to live in this apartment where by the way, I still have the beds.
You do.
But I've chopped the legs off and now they're just really tall beds, which is great for storage. I can literally fit 8 full-size suitcases under my bed.
Thank you, Bob.
Fuck with me. Fuck with me. Fuck with me. Queen of planning, queen of storage, queen of living in New York.
We stand the queen of storage.
We stand the queen of storage. But yeah, I used to have these huge loft beds, and I would sleep in the bed. It was, oh my God, it was such a New York City apartment.
It was the tiniest apartment that has ever been an apartment.
Well, it was a 2-bedroom technically. There were no closets.
It was not a 2-bedroom.
There were 2 rooms with beds in them.
Okay, New York City will call anything a bedroom.
Okay, they were rooms with beds and windows. It's a bedroom. They weren't big bedrooms. One of them was a very small bedroom.
One of them was a broom closet.
No, one of them, just so you guys get actual reference, was a little bit larger than a full-size bed. I would open my door, and the door would open all the way, but it would touch the bed. And then you kind of shimmy in, and then you close the door.
The rooms were the size of the Shade Tree Lounge.
Probably small. You never saw the Shade Tree Lounge. She was...
Yeah. Was it really tiny?
Yeah, no, it was actually the Shade Tree Lounge was probably this big. The Shade Tree.
Was it like this? Well, yeah. It was a studio, so
yeah.
I have a question about that.
Yeah.
So watch my magic, Sabrina.
Is that what Sabrina does?
I don't know what she does. She doesn't do that anymore.
Have you watched season 2?
Of course, I finished it.
I didn't. I couldn't.
Why?
Because I tried to watch the Christmas special and I thought it was bad.
Don't watch the Christmas special. Watch season 2 is good. She's a whole evil person.
She's annoying though.
She is like, here's the thing. Sabrina
she's
is like
Sookie Stackhouse.
She's like, no, she's like,
True
she's
Blood.
like that, right? That. But she's very Carrie. The reason why people hate Carrie Bradshaw is because we are all Carrie. We are all, in some way, we are all self-centered like Carrie Bradshaw.
But I'm not like Sabrina.
You are an evil.
Oh my God, I'm not.
You are
Sabrina. Okay,
the devil's
first of all,
bride.
Sabrina is like.
You are dressed fully in black.
Sabrina's like me. Everyone here thinks it's me. Sabrina is a white girl at the bar being like, it's my birthday. Like everyone's like, Sabrina, we can't do this, but I'm special. They're like, I mean, technically, yes, you are kind of special, but can you please not? It's my birthday.
There are lots of. Have you ever been to the Reddit threads about Sabrina?
No.
Bitch, you think Drag Race fans are wild? The Sabrina Reddit fans are wild.
Wait, are you on the Sabrina subreddit?
No, but sometimes a friend of mine who's really into Sabrina, Kamika, she like sends me like things.
Kamika likes Sabrina?
She likes Sabrina.
That shocks me.
Why? Because she's black?
No, because Kamika doesn't seem like someone who likes Sabrina.
Why?
You're Black Monét. I'm not shocked that you like Sabrina.
Why Kamika look like she likes Sabrina?
Because Sabrina doesn't look like she's into like shows about Harry Potter or witches or spells and stuff like that.
Why?
She just doesn't seem like Monet. What do you want from me?
What do you mean she doesn't?
You act like it's an offensive thing that I say she doesn't seem like she's into Sabrina. I'm not into Sabrina.
You are. You watched the whole first season. You wanted to make a video about it, the two of us.
No, because I think that because people start calling us Aunt Zelda, not Hilda, and I thought it was funny.
And who do you think is on Hilda? Who's on Zelda?
Who's the mean one?
Zelda.
That's me.
Yeah.
And you're the fat one. Who's the fat one? Yeah, that's you. Okay, I'm obsessed with Reddit.
Why?
Reddit is...
Because of Drag Race?
Okay, I started with Reddit because of Drag Race, but Reddit is the best website on the internet. Look, you see my hands? Hands down, it is the best. It is the best. It's just the best website. There's so much.
Hands down, you are such an idiot.
There's so much funny stuff there. There are so many great memes there, and the people on there.
It's like Tumblr.
It's like Tumblr, but it's easier to follow.
Tumblr is some bullshit.
I mean, Tumblr is dead now because they took the porn away.
No, literally.
No one's at Tumblr
That is
anymore.
not true.
Who's over at Tumblr?
They only lost 30% of their people, which they've gained a lot more than back. It wasn't.
Where are
like
the
that
numbers? Where are you getting these numbers from?
Okay, the people.
Where you will whip out. Monet would be like, just so you guys know, 37.6% of all Tumblr's people have lost. Also, just so you guys know, 87.2% of all statistics are made up on the spot. That's you.
The people who handle the PR for my talk for Build, who they also do it, they're all under Verizon.
Oh my God, humble brag.
Oh my God,
you have a show. Oh my
they're
God.
all under Verizon Media. Verizon Media handles Tumblr, and I had a whole conversation with a woman about it. She was like, "People think Tumblr is it. It is actually not true. The porn
That
was."
sounds like something someone would say who works at Tumblr who wants you to think Tumblr's still lit.
No.
Does anyone in this room go to Tumblr?
Okay, did anyone go to before?
Yes.
No, only you.
I was up on Tumblr.
Tumblr. We see just like Jesse Smollett, Tumblr.
I followed a few porn accounts on Tumblr.
Did you really?
Yeah, but they're all gone now.
Do you know who had a really big one?
Who
Tara.
had a big one? I'm just kidding.
Tara had a very popular, very big.
But see,
Tumblr
I would only
account.
follow porn accounts if it was people doing their own porn. Not if it was just reposting porn.
reposter?
No, I'm not into that.
Got
but
it.
if it's someone and their porn, I would follow that.
Got it.
One of the guys from House of Avalon had a porn Tumblr.
What the fuck is Avalon?
House of Avalon. They're these guys from Arkansas, but they now live in Los Angeles. They're like a club group.
Are they hot?
Yeah, there's some hot guys in there. Yeah. Well, hot people. I mean, some of them are gender non-conforming.
Ooh, it's my eggs. So wait, so does Reddit have porn too?
Reddit has so much pornography.
Got it.
Yeah. Yes, the answer is yes. So I got into Reddit because of Drag Race and then pornography, but now I'm into these other sub-communities. And I want to talk about the sub-community documentaries. So they basically just post documentaries, like a link to a documentary or a recommendation to a documentary, and then underneath people basically say what it was about, if it's worth watching. I've recently watched a few. I want to talk about some of the ones that I've watched.
I had to be in a mood to watch a documentary. You know what I mean? Like a documentary is not like I had to be like in a specific mood to watch a documentary.
That's how I feel about superhero movies. And you will watch any.
Really?
You will literally watch any. You have no discretion with superhero movies.
That is not true.
You took me to watch Aquaman, and it was
that's because you go to watch Aquaman because of the gravitas behind who Aquaman is. You don't go because you think it's going to be a great movie. You're like, it's a superhero movie. If you like superhero, you have to go see it. Right?
I see. No, I felt the way about Wonder Woman, not Aquaman.
Did you like Wonder Woman?
Also, you fully look like Aquaman. I just realized it in this
Oh my God, Jared does. Aquaman!
I just realized, oh my God, you look like Aquaman. I mean, you have long hair.
He has a wet hair too.
Yeah. See, I saw Wonder Woman. I was like, must watch. Dark Phoenix trailer, must watch.
Okay. If you clearly are not a connoisseur, Dark Phoenix is going to be a horrible movie.
I just really like X-Men movies. Like I will watch whether it's bad or good, I will watch it, and I'll probably love every X-Men movie.
So bad.
I'm also going to watch The Joker.
Oh, there's a new one coming out.
Yes, there is with
who's playing him?
Who's the guy?
Shangela.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh
my God. Is it Joaquin? Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix is the Joker, which is weird because it's a Joker origin story. So he's supposed to be young, but Joaquin Phoenix is like 60.
He is very old. But girls CGI, going to CGI the fuck out of him.
But wait, are they going to put the Snapchat baby filter?
Well, you know that's what they did to the man who played Captain America. What's his name?
Him. The white motherfucker. The big muscly guy.
Chris Evans.
He's huge.
But for the whole first
is he
movie,
wearing a muscle suit, or is he really that big?
he's that big. He gets really ripped.
That
But you
is
know, bitch, when you have money, you can lose as much weight and gain. As
50 Cent lost like 89 pounds. Then he was muscular the next week.
Yeah, it's like so crazy. But Chris Evans, when he did the first Captain America movie, they CG because he played like a really young kid. They CGI'd him to look really young and skinny.
So they're gonna CGI him for just hire a younger actor.
I know. I don't know why.
I mean, he's a really good actor.
I'm really excited for a Storm Origins movie. Storm is going to be fucking lit.
Who's gonna play Storm?
Who do you think? I think it should be a no name, or Lupita Nyong'o.
I don't see Lupita as a Storm.
Why?
She doesn't strike me as a Storm. I feel like, first of all, Storm is very tall. I feel Storm is like really tall. Storm is super curvy. Storm is also older.
Okay, those are the cartoons. Okay, but an origin story, honey, is going to be when she...
But also, Storm is a god, and she's older than you think she is.
Yeah, like, but she looks young.
I think to go back to Storm being like 17 is going to be a long time.
We have to go back to her origins when she was a thief in Cairo. That's what we're going to go back to, honey. We're going to go back to the
But I think she was old even then. Storm is old. She's a god.
She's old, but she looked young.
So you think she's aging at the same rate as us?
No, she doesn't age at the same rate as us. But do you know how she got her white? Do you know anything about Storm?
Okay, I don't know everything about Storm. Don't try to shame me because I don't know every single thing about Storm.
I'm just saying.
Do you even know about Storm?
But you say Storm is your favorite superhero. You clearly don't know a lot about her.
I did not say Storm's my favorite superhero.
Who's your favorite then?
Batman's my favorite superhero. Hands down.
I am fucking done.
When did you say Storm was my favorite superhero?
Batman's your favorite superhero? What
yes,
kind of
and I will tell you why Batman's the best superhero.
Why?
Who's your favorite then, Mary?
My favorite is a cross between Rogue.
No, one.
Rogue.
Why?
Because I just like her story. I like what her powers are. She can fly. Like Rogue is that bitch.
But they can all fly. Everybody's flying.
Everyone.
Half the superheroes are flying.
That is not true.
So why don't you like Superman? He flies faster than a speeding bullet. Rogue can fly at the speed of a Prius. The speed of a Tesla. I like Batman because Batman has a lot of internal conflict. He has a very strong moral compass.
He does not. Are you joking?
He does.
Batman starts being the Dark Crusader. He's literally beating people up. He's being a vigilante.
Okay,
that's
they're
not
all vigilantes. Every superhero is a vigilante.
No, Wonder Woman and Superman are not vigilantes.
Superman is a vigilante because he's not a cop. If you're not a cop or work for the military, you are a vigilante. Do you know do you even know what a vigilante is?
Do you even lift?
First of all, they're all vigilantes, and Batman doesn't even have superpowers,
it's fucking whack.
He's competing with people who actually have super strength. They can transform. They can use kisses and kill you.
First of all, Batman does have a superpower. He's fucking rich. I know. Okay, and that is a motherfucking superpower.
But he's not wearing an Iron Man suit. He's out there in these streets fighting crocodiles who are part human. He is fighting people who have magic gas that can make you crazy. He's fighting Joker, who also doesn't have superpowers.
Okay, but I was about to say none of Batman's nemesis have superpowers.
No, the crocodile guy is Poison Ivy, Mr.
Poison
Freeze.
Ivy, okay.
She kisses you. She's part plant.
I know how Poison Ivy works.
So she has superpowers. Also, Mr. Freeze has cryogenic freezing. Thank you, Mary.
You learned one word, cryogenic. You think it's somebody?
The penguin is also part penguin. That's a power. He can control penguins.
Being a penguin is not a fucking power.
But he can also control...
That's like saying you're part duck. Are you fierce, bitch?
But he can control penguins.
Oh, my God. Anyway, back to documentaries.
This is the one about superheroes now. This is going to be the one about documentaries. It's fully the one about superheroes at this point. And this is why I feel like Wonder Woman was a good movie, was because the story told was really fierce. The Amazon they were all great.
Women.
It was just
strong,
and Aquaman was just some dude.
Oh, it was trash.
Yeah.
It was trash.
But you insisted.
Because you have to go see the movie.
But I can't go watch Dark Phoenix, but we got to watch Aquaman.
No, I'm going to go see Dark Phoenix, but I'm going into it knowing it's going to be trash.
You want to go together?
I would love to do that.
What's your favorite X-Men movie?
My favorite X-Men would be X-Men, the very, very first one with Hugh Jackman and Rogue.
That was good.
Sabretooth.
I like the one where the Phoenix went all crazy.
X-Men 3, The Last Stand.
Why does everyone hate that one so much?
I don't hate it. It's just not a great film.
It's one where she killed her. Spoiler alert. It's also been 10 years, so get over it.
Right.
Where she was annihilated.
When she kills Professor X, she's in a room and she just
destroys
chair,
him.
And then she literally just goes, She looks back she looks at him and his body just disintegrates.
The reason why I have a little bit of a hard time with the Phoenix and also Superman is like there are these people like Phoenix. Her only weakness is that she has Jean Grey inside of her, who sometimes makes her like snap out of it. Mm-hmm. That's her only weakness. You have to have some weakness.
That is what you just said.
This is why I like fucking Batman. His weaknesses are my weaknesses. A thumbtack can take him down. A strong, yeah. Have you seen Batman vs Superman?
No.
I'm like, first of all, Batman.
Oh, the movie.
Yeah, I'm like, first, it is a horrible movie. I'm like, first of all, Batman, you would not stand a chance. There is
Superman literally punches him in the face and he like goes through like 18 brick walls. I'm like,
also, first of all, they really aren't doing his superpowers any justice. If Superman can punch you through a wall, he can just punch through you.
True.
I mean, Superman can literally punch a hole through your body. And we up here like fighting. What are we fighting over?
Well, but also he used Krypton. It's like there are many factors that
have you seen the movie?
Can dampen it. Of course.
Okay, so first of all, the plot twist of that movie really upset me because the whole plot twist is the whole like premise was they have a mom with the same name, and but Batman wouldn't let Superman talk. So Superman shows up and the sonic beams hit him, and then he's like, "But Mark," and then the bombs with the kryptonite. But I'm trying to tell you about Mark, and then he hits him with the stick. And then once Superman's almost dead, he's like, "But Martha," and Batman's like, "Why did you say that name? Why did you say that name?" And I don't know why Ben Affleck has started doing the Christian Bale voice. Like,
it's become like the Batman voice.
It's the worst.
I know.
It's worse. It's so bad.
Christian Bale, he used to be hot. He's not anymore.
I thought what happened when you were into Daddies? What happened to you being into Daddies?
I'm still into Daddies. I'm into anything. I'm into anything with a big dick and a pulse.
Well, you're starting to will into anything with a big dick, anything with a big dick and a pulse.
And a job.
All right, Monét. So, what are you looking for? Basketball players? What's going on here, Monét? If we looked in the camera right now and got you a man, what would you want?
I want someone older than me. I cannot
You hate young people. Say it.
Any
young fans, when they hate you, go ahead.
I could not do dating someone younger than me.
27, 28?
I'm 29.
29. Oh my God, how long have I known you? How old were you when I met you?
When you met me, I was 21.
Oh my God. Duh. That is so crazy. You ready to be 30?
I'm going to be 30.
When are you 30?
You've been 30 though.
Also, Monét has, but y'all don't know that Monét has fake ass birthdays.
I don't have a fake birthday.
Monét has a
when
fake birthday.
When I first got in my face, my mom was very adamant. She scared the living shit out of me. She was like,
Monét has 3 birthdays.
I did only have 2. And she was like, do not put your real birth date on social media, please. I never put my real birth date on social media. She was like, because someone's going to hack into your files, then the government, like my mom scared the shit out of me. So I put.
Not the government.
Also,
the government has your birthday. Let's just get that out
there. I know. So then I put my drag birthday as my birthday, which was March 23rd, 19, whatever.
Monét, you just told everyone how old you are. They can do math.
Oh, 1990. So I put my drag birthday on my stuff, because that was the first time I ever went on a drag.
Also, Monét has like 5 aliases. You have your government name, then you have this weird Kevin Requiem Facebook name. What is that? Why are you Kevin Requiem? Who is that?
Okay, my mom, she's like, do not put your real last name on Facebook.
But where did you get Requiem from?
Well, you know, my mom is like an old black lady. She advised me on social media. And Requiem is a match for the dead, and I was in school at the time. And
some creepy shit, Monét. So everyone thinks that Monét's birthday is what it is, but Monét's real birthday
is February 19th.
February 19th. Do you know my birthday?
No, I never heard of it. Of course, I know your fucking birthday.
What is it?
Well, wait. June 22nd.
You guess. You Googled it. Okay,
1972.
Google. Yeah, the internet. Okay, I'm not born in 1972. And there's nothing wrong with any of our fans who were born in 1972. I'm not age shaming. I was born in 1986.
That's not true, Bob.
I was absolutely born in 1986. How old do you think I am?
39.
I'm not even about to fist fight with you at this point. I was born in 1986. I'm 32. I will be 33 on June 22nd.
Gag,
oh my God! By the time World Pride comes, I'll be 33.
Gag! Oh my God! You'll be the same age that Jesus was when he died.
Was it 33? Was Jesus 30? I think 36.
He sure was. He was 33.
Any Christians in the room? No one? Are you a Christian?
Yeah, I grew up Christian.
But do you identify as a Christian? Is Jesus your Lord and Savior?
Oh my God.
If you
we
died
already
today-
had a conversation on the podcast.
If you died today, would you go to heaven?
We already had a conversation. We're moving
wanna
on.
know if you died, would you go to heaven?
Documentaries. Anyway, back to documentaries.
You were so uncomfortable with
Oh,
Jesus.
Reddit.
Well, this is gonna be you're gonna be uncomfortable. Our special guest, Jesus Christ, come right this way. Jesus.
When did
What
you?
would you do if Jesus was here?
I would live. I would like.
Would
make
you
it-
live? But would you have eternal life? Would you live forever
I
and
was saying,
ever?
while he was dying, I was living. You know what I mean? One of my favorite documentaries is just recently, well, that was really popular, was the Fire Festival documentary, which is such a googity gaggity.
Okay, what's the Fire Festival guy's name? Fire Festival
The guy who, like, the one who was
The guy who
in
scammed
cahoots with Ja
everything.
Rule.
Yeah.
Billy McFarland,
Billy
girl.
McFarfar.
Girl.
Okay, first of all, he had Ja Rule looking the Ja Fool. I mean, and Ja Rule tried to redo the festival.
Did he really?
Yes, Ja Rule was like, no, we're gonna do it for real. What about, you know, ooh. That's DMX. But well, what was the Ja Rule song back in the day? Well, how would I be without my baby?
And the thought I love my baby.
So Ja Rule's now trying to. He wanted to redo it, but everyone was like, under no circumstances.
Right.
Have you seen the video of Ja Rule at the basketball game trying to get the crowd hype?
And then they're like not giving him.
And
the
he's
time
like,
of it.
"Who's ready to have fun?" And he's like, "Guess no one here."
With a stadium with 50,000 people.
They're all like, "This nigga is whack as hell." But
It's a crazy documentary.
I mean, first of all, is he in prison right now? He like was in prison, then he got
No.
out of prison, and then he was running some credit card scam for like selling tickets to the Oscars.
when you are a rich white man, you can literally do anything. In the
I mean,
world.
this man.
anything.
Oh, you know the lady who was
helping him, backing him.
she got all her money back.
Did she?
There was a
Okay, so she got her
GoFundMe.
money, but everybody else can't get their money back.
Well, here's the fans. There was a GoFundMe, and then she paid off a lot of the people who helped her, but she only could deal with the people who helped her.
like my takeaway is that I feel bad for that black lady who made food photos. Remember the black lady in the shop on the island when everyone came to her place?
It's her. That's the black lady I'm talking
I
about.
thought you meant the white lady who was helping Billy.
No, the black lady
Oh,
who
word.
owned that bar and grill.
Okay, got it. Yeah, who lost all that money?
$50,000. It was her life savings.
Gag.
But then there was a GoFundMe started for her.
That's good. He's
He's
incarcerated.
fully in jail.
Okay, well, but you know he up in Orange is the New Black jail. He got a TV, living his dreams.
He's in there. What's her name? What's that girl's name?
Big Red?
What's Piper?
Piper.
Yeah, he and Piper.
Right. Or Kikian. Yeah, Piper was a crazy
Martha
one.
Stewart prison girl.
The guy who was gonna suck dick
Okay,
for
first of
water.
all, he was about.
He would have done it for him.
Bitch, he acted like I was about to suck dick for water. Bitch, you would have sucked it for the semen. You would have sucked it for the taste of it. Like
For the salt.
you would have sucked it for the experience, Miss Thing. Like, don't act like you are like out
I
here
know.
not trying to suck big Caribbean dick. Shut your
Big
ass
Caribbean
up.
Black. Also,
I think he sucked the dick anyway.
I think he did too. He was like, I cannot believe that I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna suck his
No,
dick.
he
for
said
this
I was.
water."
He goes, I was fully prepared. That's what he said. I was fully prepared.
Hands
also,
down.
why are you showering to suck dick? He's like, I took a shower, I got exfoliated, I got a pedicure, a manicure, I got my hair cut, I got my teeth whitened, I got my nails done.
Well, you know, sometimes some dick is worth doing all that for. Don't you agree?
I mean, how funky are you? It's just sucking dick.
But sometimes you don't know where that's going to lead to, so you want to make sure you're prepared all the way through. You don't want to. Let's say you showered this morning, you're about to suck some dick tonight. You're going to shower before you suck the dick before you suck the dick at nighttime. Just in case that goes to something else.
Unless if I only plan on sucking dick for water.
Who only plans on sucking
I mean,
dick?
if you're sucking dick for water, what's he bottoming for? To be the governor? Is he going to be the president? Of
No, he's going to bottom for a hot plate of food, girl.
What was the town called?
The Prime Minister of the Bahamas?
No, it was Bahamas. The island.
I don't know.
Anyway, but yeah, I was fully gagged at him. Be like, I was like, nigga,
got fully
you know, you was about to suck that dick anyway. You found him on Grindr, and you like, while we at it, can we throw in some water? But he got the water, didn't he?
He did.
He sucked that dick.
I think he did too.
He fully sucked that
I was
dick.
fully prepared.
I think he just said he didn't do it because he wanted to protect the guy's image, and that guy's not out. So I'm out.
Oh,
on it.
maybe not. Transformers is another good one.
Oh my God. Okay, Transformer is the documentary about Janae Marie Kroc.
The blackest name on the whitest bitch.
Janae
Marie Jenkins Dupree Alizé
Brown.
Smalls. Yeah, that's a good one. What gagged me about that documentary? So if you don't know, it is a documentary about the world's greatest weightlifting.
Yeah, well, okay.
Heavyweight champ. Sorry.
They went through a whole process where they were identifying as male, and they were identifying as female, and then after a whole full fantasy, they're like, I am non-binary. I think I went to their Instagram, and I can bring it back up, Janae Marie Kroc.
Oh, really? I thought
and they were like, listen, I am like a gender neutral. I might be wrong, but also their gender may just be evolving and
changing. And
since this morning, I mean, who knows? You know what I mean? And that is fully transgender, gender fluid, non-binary, powerlifting, all-time world record, cancer surviving author.
Oh, he had cancer too?
And pharmacist.
And dick sucker for water.
Yeah, also taxidermist, and we'll do your taxes and your nails. And also, I'm getting my phlebotomy degree, and I'm going to school for dental hygiene.
What is phlebotomy again?
Phlebotomy is drawing blood, like blood work.
Right. Yeah. So what?
Speaking of that, we got to talk about the inventor.
Wait, can I talk about Transformers first?
Yeah,
what I want to talk about.
Oh my God.
So what the gag on that one was what was amazing to me was how you can tell that they were such a good parent because how their kids.
Oh, the parenting was so on point.
Girl, yeah. I was like, that is the. I was watching crying. I'm like, that is a fierce fucking parent.
It also shows that like I don't like this.
Here, come.
My mustache. Ow, Monet.
I'm gonna make a little voodoo doll later.
Out of that plastic. I also don't like the narrative that our kids won't understand.
Right.
Well, their kids understood perfectly well.
And they were like the range of ages. They were like from the time they were like kids.
Yeah.
Kids.
Today's kid was like, well, this is our dad, but also our dad is also a lady, but also our dad.
They were
like,
fierce.
They were like giving makeup advice.
The makeup advice. They were
like, Dad, you're like a slut. I mean, I don't think those were the words.
No, they did. It was something like that. It was something to the effect of you look like a whore if you wear that. Don't wear that.
Yeah.
I was like, work. I would love to have kids like that.
You want kids?
I do. I think I do want kids.
Oh my!
But I want them. But I want to have kids with a guy who is already
a guy.
I mean, I think that I could carry them well.
I think you'd be a good stepdad. But I don't think you need to be raising children, like from the get-go.
Excuse me?
You need to step in like a 9-year-old's life.
Fuck you, bitch. You think you can raise kids?
Also, you have stepdad energy. The house down, sitting in the recliner in a dirty wife beater, eating chips, trying to give out orders. Oh, that is you.
Oh, my God.
Down.
So, I mean, you say this to the bitch with the fiercest, cleanest apartment, talking about I'll be the dirty wife beater.
You do not have the fiercest, cleanest apartment. Where, Mary? I said, where? You have the fiercest cleanest apartment.
Well, every time you come to my apartment, you comment.
At your apartment
every time
you came over, you were scrambling to clean up
because I just landed from fucking LA wherever I was.
Oh, but it's the fiercest and the cleanest.
And also, you literally
every
time you come to my apartment, you tell me, "Wow, Monet, your apartment looks really nice."
What about the hip hop that used to clean your apartment? The rapstress when Cardi B used to clean your apartment.
Oh my God, Duchess. My own clean lady, her name was Duchess, and she was a fierce rapper, and she's going to clean my apartment.
She's on Love and Hip Hop 3.
She's Duchess Clean Up NY. That's her Instagram. Her shit is really dope. But she got like a really dope.
Perform one of her numbers. That'd be so fierce.
Oh my God, that would be fierce. But Duchess, she was fierce. I miss her. Now I have to go on fucking TaskRabbit, and I hate the TaskRabbit.
I think I'd be a good parent, but I think I would be a very. I don't think it'd be necessarily fun for the kids. I feel
like you'd be a very annoying parent.
What do you mean annoying?
Anytime you do something, it'll be a whole to do about. I want to go to the store to buy the thing. Oh, like let's talk about why you should have.
I would like for my children to weigh why they're making their decisions. Yes,
you was telling me you'd be so annoying.
Sometimes a good parent is annoying.
No, it's not a good parent. You be
kiki and having fun with your parents. Ha, let's just have fun. I'm a cool mom.
My mom is not a cool mom. My mom is
you, not your mom. You.
Well, you tend to parent how you were raised. I did not say always. I said tend to.
Okay, where are the numbers?
Where the numbers for what you want. Where the numbers for what you want. Where the numbers for what you doing.
I'm going to talk about the documentary. It's a long title. The Inventor Out for Blood in Silicon Valley.
How about you should try to memorize your notes like I did?
Okay, well you got to memorize. You don't need this, right? You might know, sir. You are so childish. I have to deal with this all the time. It is called The Inventor Out for Blood in Silicon Valley. You go to Silicon Valley or Silicon Valley?
It's silicon. It's not silicone. Silicone's what you put in your body.
It's silicon, but I just grew up saying Silicon Valley. But I know it's Silicon Valley.
You also grew up in
Georgia? Yes.
Columbus.
Say something about it. say something about it.
Over in
C-Town represent.
Indicator.
Peace up, A-Town down.
You can't do it right.
Peace up, A-Town down.
Okay, so the documentary, it's about blood work.
Okay, so Elizabeth Holmes is this lady.
Elizabeth Warren?
Elizabeth Warren. Now, Elizabeth Holmes is this lady who came up with this invention where you can take a drop of blood, a drop from your fingertip, and run
like an insulin thing.
Yes, and run over 100 blood tests. So she's like, because you go and give like
18 pints, girl.
Oh, you come out like a prune. They will fucking suck you dry. You leave. You be tired as hell. They'd be like, also, don't operate heavy machinery, look anyone in the eye, or take any tests in the next 3 days, because you be fucking tired as hell. But she came with this machine that you take a drop of blood, bitch. Walgreens was investing, former surgeon generals were investing.
Ooh, that's fierce.
I think what they don't really discuss it. They kind of discuss in the documentary. She was essentially charming these old men.
Old rich white men.
Literally, just being like, "Hey, I'm a really smart young girl."
Old rich white men. And was she black or white?
She was white. She was a young
Shocker.
A young white lady, also with her hair.
Wow, Bob.
Yes, I'm coming
Pot
for her
kettle.
hair. What do you sit over here looking like Atlanta Hair Show? Who are you?
I am giving Atlanta Hair Show right now.
Helicopter hair. But the thing is, she ended up getting her device in Walgreens, like in Walgreens.
Work.
But the big issue was she was giving out false negatives on diseases. So she was telling people with hepatitis they didn't have hepatitis.
So where is she conducting these tests?
So you put the blood in this box. You put the box inside of a bigger box, and then
you mail it.
No, then you just wait, and then it just gives you results for over 100 blood tests.
Gag. So for like chlamydia, gonorrhea.
I'm not sure what the tests were, but it was over 100 tests. Hepatitis was one of them. And she was like giving people their blood work, but she was doing it wrong. Also, she would have like scientists come, like investors come. They would prick their finger. They said, "Let me walk you around the building." And then when she leaves, someone rushes in, takes the blood, goes downstairs, puts it in a better machine, like an actual machine that's already been patented and like works. Come back up, put it back in the machine, run, hide under the table or whatever. And then she's like, "Oh, look."
And they believe that this white bitch had the cure for cancer.
Girl.
Work.
Anyway, her company was worth billions of dollars.
Gag.
Billions.
Oh my God, can we make one?
I mean, apparently. That being white is a superpower.
Hello,
that's Batman's main power, being white.
God, could you imagine Bob raggedy ass like, "Oh yeah, I got a blood test. Go poke your finger."
Oh no, if you white,
you'll be like, "Bitch, get this bitch out of here."
You can dodge a speeding bullet.
Well, that shit fucking happens, right?
But yeah, I think that so like this, and she's not in prison, which I don't understand. She got arrested, but then she got released because she posted bail because she is a billionaire.
A billionaire.
And her partner, her like guy she's dating, is also a billionaire.
What does he do? He does saliva tests?
He's a venture capitalist.
Work.
I want to be a venture capitalist.
I do too.
Can we get in this together?
Let's do it. We've had some very great ideas.
I had a friend who owns like a company that makes money. You are stabbing me.
There's a sharp.
I have a friend who owns a company who sells cakes, and I was like, okay, I will invest in your cakes, but then that never happened.
Yeah.
And then I ended up investing in his other cakes. Am I right, ladies?
Oh my God. Anyway, another documentary that we watched years ago was 13.
Yeah. Okay. 13.
Can I tell you a story about 13?
Yes.
So I think I was just at my old place in Brooklyn, and then you call me like Bob does. He's like, "Monét, you need to come over here right now." Literally, it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon on like a Monday. He's like, "You need to come over." I'm like, "For what?" He's like, "Monét, trust you need to come over here right now. It's very important. You need to come over." So I didn't come over that minute. I came over later that night because I think you were off that night, and you were like, "You need to sit down and watch this." I was like, "What?" So you made me sit down and watch 13, which I'm happy I did, but you're so extra and dramatic the way you do stuff.
But it was great.
But Bob, that's not you. You tell me that you made it seem like you were in like a life or death situation.
You remember the time that I also did that with you with Straight Outta Oz. Was it you that did with Straight Outta Oz?
Yeah, Straight Outta Oz.
I was like, we have to watch this. I locked the doors tight. Let's have a kiki because we're not leaving this apartment until we watch.
You're
this
so extra in your delivery,
but it was good.
It was good, Bob.
And then you ended up working the tour.
But you don't have to be so extra with it. You were literally like, "Monét," like you called me like, "Monét, what are you doing right now?" I was like, "I'm at home." Like, "You need to come over right now."
You were free.
But you don't know what I was had.
I asked. I said, Monet, are you free?
I need to say it like that. Monet, are you free?
Monet, do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
But 13th is such a great documentary. I said 13th.
Yeah, I think is it 13 or 13th?
13th.
13. It's about the 13th. Calm your lispy nerves. It's about the 13th Amendment, which essentially discusses how slavery was never truly abolished. It was just conditionalized.
Yeah,
By
the industrial prison complex.
Yeah, which means you can essentially, Monet learned a buzzword, so you can
oh my God,
watch out, everybody. Monet learned. And
can you discuss?
Monet literally just heard Kennedy say industrial prison complex.
Okay, but I've seen the documentary literally 19 times. This is the first time I've ever heard those words. Well, you've only seen it twice.
First time I've ever heard you. I retain information like you retain water.
You're such a fucking bitch. No. Don't touch me.
that was a really good one.
Can you continue?
All right, so it's about how slavery was conditionalized, and then it goes into great detail about how the prison industrial complex is unfairly biased against
people of color,
mainly specifically black men.
Black men, yeah.
And also gave a really staggering statistic that said, I believe, I'm probably gonna get it wrong, but one third of the black men in Alabama cannot vote because they've been incarcerated. But of course now, turn the beat around. You are so childish. They are reversing the decision that
I know many states have, like Florida.
Latrice
can vote now because they. What is the name of that? It's like proposition.
Yeah, gonna gag with you, a Trump supporter.
No.
Also, in Florida, is probably
you almost fell back over. I wish you would fall off that chair.
Also, the thing is, you guys realize in Florida, all they did was make a bunch of Trump supporters. A Florida man across the board.
You think so?
Florida is nothing but Florida man.
True.
Over and over and over and over again. But also, he was gonna win Florida anyway, so who cares?
Yeah. But it is such a great documentary, and it just gives you. It gives you statistics and stats and stats on stats.
It also really made me think about the Clintons in a completely different way.
Hello, because that's what I like about Ava DuVernay. She did not spare any punches for. But she went after Republicans and Democrats alike. She was like, with Bill Clinton and his 3 strikes rule.
So essentially what happened was George Bush was very against crime, and it was very popular.
But it started with Reagan, though.
It started with Reagan, but the first president, I think, Anyway, and then Reagan made it where you cannot be soft on crime and get elected as president. Mm-hmm. So then Bill Clinton also doubled down, and he was harsh on crime. 3 strikes, no matter what happened, 3 misdemeanor felonies, or 3 felonies, you're going to prison for life.
Yeah.
And that really was hard for a lot of people because, like, the difference between crack cocaine and powder cocaine.
Right.
And then also, of course, Hillary Clinton coming out with such popular phrases as super predator.
Super predator, girl.
Which, honestly, it made me look at the Clinton family like, y'all.
Me too. And like, you know this.
We were taught as a black person.
As a black person, the Clintons they're us.
Yeah,
they're us. And then
you remember back in the day, it was like Bill
the
Clinton,
first black president.
Yeah.
And then also, but it goes back to even like right when slavery was abolished with the 13th Amendment. What's the movie? The movie.
Tish Showman.
What?
The Greatest Show.
the movie, the black and white movie.
Oh, you're thinking about it's not The Great. It's called
something with a G though.
No, I want to get it.
I want to get it too.
Hand. It is called The Birth of a Nation.
The Birth of a Nation. Why did I think gay?
Birth of a Nation.
Birth of a Nation. And how it shows, like, there's this one scene in particular where this white woman is on a cliff and this black man is coming towards her, and she'd rather jump to her death than be on the same cliff with this black person. So it's been ingrained for centuries now to fear black people just because of their look.
Well, I mean, Birth of a Nation is essentially a KKK recruitment film, propaganda piece. Mm-hmm. I want to watch the new Birth of a Nation. Have you watched it?
There's a new one?
There's a new one, yeah. It came out in like 2016.
Werq.
2017?
From like the same thing, just redone?
I haven't seen it. I'm not sure. It's about a black guy who is a pastor. He's a slave. He's a pastor. And the white people are trying to get him to like keep the slaves subservient. And he feels like he can't do that. He's struggling with that.
Werq. Yeah, 13th is a really good documentary, and it just helps inform you about so many things about how people of color, mainly black people, are still slaves to this country, just in a different way. And how the fucking prison system is literally all for money. It is all for profit. It is not to.
Well, there's no reform.
There is no reform.
If people were being reformed, they wouldn't have such a high return rate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Some people go to jail and they end up going right back.
It apparently was the first non-fiction film to ever open
The New York Film Festival.
Don't act like you wrote that down. I wrote that down.
I just remember for the.
I wrote that note. Monet has 2 eggs, sausage, egg, and cheese, decaf. That's what Monet's notes are literally a Dunkin' Donuts order.
But yeah, it's really crazy. And if y'all have not seen it, please go watch 13. You'll be so informed and so happy you did. I'm really grateful that you helped me. Not helped me, that you told me to watch.
Oh, I helped you. In fact, on that moment, let's take a quick little break.
Bitch, the episode's almost done. We'll take a break.
Hi, guys. If you love our podcast and you would like to help support our production and gain access to exclusive content on Patreon, you can do just that.
When you pledge a monthly payment of your choosing, you'll gain access to exclusive behind-the-scenes content that isn't available anywhere else.
The more pledges we get, the more we will be able to dedicate our time to creating more sibling rivalry content. It's a win-win.
We have 3 tiers for you to choose from to pledge your monthly donation.
For our first tier, you can pledge $1 a month and you become a stranger. For this price, you gain the knowledge that you have supported us. Appreciate that.
For $5 a month, the next tier is a cousin. You're not one of our siblings, but we're totally related. You have access to our locked feed and get to see exclusive content and behind-the-scenes footages. You'll also be supporting the continuation of Sibling Rivalry.
Yeah, cuz you can come to the cookout, but don't come to my house.
With your shoes on.
Take your shoes off!
Your fucking shoes off!
And our last tier is sibling. For $10 a month, you came from the same pussy as us. You are one of our siblings. You have access to our locked feed, this exclusive content, and behind-the-scenes footages, and you are a huge supporter in the continuation of Sibling Rivalry. If you do not support us, we assume you're racist.
Oh, not assume. I know.
I bet you be watching Trixie and Katya.
I bet you watch Whimsically
Volatile. I bet you subscribe to Race Chaser with your white asses. You know what? In fact, if you white, you need to be a sibling. All black folks can do $5. All white motherfuckers need to subscribe more.
Stop! You're scared of people.
Okay, you're right.
We'll see you guys next time, and we love you.
All right, peace, guys. So, this is your first Werq The World.
It was my first Werq The World.
This is now. Okay, can I just talk about how
God, here we go.
pointed your tweets are? Monet's like, it's so great to be on a tour that really respects the queens and treats us nicely and doesn't rhyme with Burry and Sneeder. Like,
well, so I'm gonna say, I don't know if I can. I don't give a flying fuck. When we were on Werq The World, it came out that Voss Events, who does Werq The World, it was doing the Seasons 11 tour.
Yeah, which is happening now.
It's happening right now, and so which means that they barred all the Season 11 girls from doing the tour with Turi and Neater.
Messy and Petty.
Messy and Petty. So as soon as that news came out, I tweeted. I was like, Messy. I was like, because their tour was called Warren the Catwalk. That's what the Murray Peter one is called.
You remember it was initially Brandon Voss used to do a tour called
Battle on the Runway.
Divas on the Runway.
Oh, Divas on the Runway.
No, it was Battle on the Runway.
Battle on the Runway.
And they were like, oh, War on the... That is the shadiest.
So shady.
Yeah.
So he's called Warren the Catwalk. So then I tweeted Warren... I tweeted Warren the what? LOL. Laughing, crying, and face emoji. I was like, if you want to see a real Season 11 tour with all the girls and a tour that actually values blah, 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 go see Voss Events, blah, blah, blah. So then Messy and Petty screenshotted that, send it to my management and be like, please take Monet from any consideration for doing any tour with us in the future. I was like, bitch, I been done. I don't want to fucking work with y'all.
Done.
I was like, so my manager said that to me. I was like, why are they even, I was like, I don't want to work. I was not considering doing a good goddamn thing.
Shot yourself in the foot there, Monet. Really?
So yeah, but Voss Events, Werq The World it is amazing.
It's the best drag show I've ever been a part of.
The biggest drag show I've ever been a part of.
Oh, there's a huge set.
Many set pieces. It's so crazy.
It's
like
6 dancers.
6 dancers, which this one they added 2 girls, which they were the Morgans. They were so
The Morgan,
fierce.
yeah, Morgan and Morgan.
Did you like the Morgans? Okay, so Bob.
I didn't
Bob
have a lot
had
of-
to. Wait, let me finish. Bob had to fill in for me on the tour, and he took in
so
for
that
a few
you so that
days.
you could have a medium-sized pizza.
No, the Morgans, because well, here's the
Which
thing.
sounds like a law office. Morgan and Morgan.
Bob likes to say this. Bob doesn't like female dancers, and you said this before. So
Okay, you have really skipped to the
That's
end
what you
story.
said.
What I said was having
You
female
said what you
dancers
said.
makes me look humongous.
Doesn't make me look humongous.
I got screenshots that say viciously different. Monet is downstage center trying to dance on a chair. The chair is invisible at this point. And 2 tiny women 5 feet back from Monet, like Monet is dancing with fucking the cast of fucking Elf on the Shelf. Anyway, so I was saying that we had girl dancers on the Christmas tour, and I was like, well, I wanted to put them in elf ears. I was like, if they're doing this, they have to be elves because they are like, dancers are tiny to start with, and these girls were each about 5 feet tall. I'm 6'2",
Well,
and
these
I'm
girls
wearing
were
heels.
5'8", 5'9".
Anyway, I mean, they weren't in my number because I did my number from last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, the show was just so good. I saw a little thing online today, and it said, when you swallow his entire dick, and he said it was 8 inches, and this is her going, I'm not gagging.
Is that Raja said that?
Yeah.
She's fierce.
It was my favorite merch I got at DragCon.
Oh, she had a shirt that said that?
There's a fan.
A fair word.
And it's her as a boy, and she goes, I'm not gagging.
Yeah, it's a fierce tour, and
Oh, but can I tell you too, when I got there, everyone was so annoyed because they had just done the show
Wembley.
at
I was there.
And everyone goes out to Wembley. The kids
In London.
The kids all have fun.
Booger Sugar.
And then they're all like, and then they took a 14-hour ferry to get to Paris. And then they took like a 2-hour car ride, a bus ride to get to the venue. So I fly over, I sleep on the plane, get there, lay down, take a little nap, wake up, stretch, walk over all happy, tiddly darly do. I turn Irish and shit. And I'm like, hey everyone, it's good to see you guys.
And they're like,
and everyone's like,
especially
and I was
Violet.
like, no, but Violet was so nice
Shocking.
to me. On this tour, I was like, is she gonna hit me? Like, what's going on? I was like, when's the other shoe gonna drop? At one point, Violet looked at me and she goes, I'm so happy to see you. And I went, I was like, when is it gonna come?
Violetta. I love her.
But Violet and Cameron Michaels were like my saving graces when I filled in.
Really?
They held my hand, walked me through the entire show. Cameron was on stage being like, Bob, go over there. Now go over there. Now we're doing, that big fucking, y'all just walking in circles in the beginning. I'm like, I can't. It's just walking from this spot and then over there, but they're not.
Yeah,
like,
it's called choreography, Bob.
Monet, I had to learn it the day of and do it that day.
We did that.
No, you didn't. You had rehearsals in New York City for 2 days, and you still showed up fucking it up.
That did not.
Wig falling off during performances.
That was
Monet
one
falling
performance.
off. Monet falling
also,
off the
that performance
chairs.
when my wig fell off, I was so stoned, and I blamed.
Why were you on drugs?
My God, it was just weird.
That's a drug.
Gave me this edible and not realize how strong it was.
Altman is a drug user.
She gave me the edible, and I was like,
The queen with the
I do not look at that. Stop. So she gave me the edible, and I was like, I didn't realize how strong it was, and bitch. So I ate it. I took the edible.
What was it? Was it a cookie or a gummy?
It was a gummy.
I was saying, Monet tried to make me eat weed gummies one time in her apartment. I was so mad at her. Yes, you did. Monet was like, do you want this? I said, yes. And then as I grabbed it, took it. It's a weed gummy. I'm kidding. What if I would have ate that?
I don't think that happened, but okay.
Oh, fully.
Honey.
You know I love gummies, honey. Anyway, go ahead.
So then I took it right after my number, and then I didn't realize by the end of the show, I was like, whoa, I am stoned. So I'm like doing the choreo, I'm like, I didn't even glue my wig down, nothing, bitch. But what? I came in and I fucking finished that bitch.
But you were
the house.
But you didn't nail all the choreography.
Yes, I did. By the time, I only did not nail when my wig fell off. My wig fell off, I picked it up, and I was like, whatever. Ga.
I have a folder on my phone that says different, full of Monet flop performances. I'll be sharing the Google Drive with you all on the internet.
Not a Google Drive.
But yeah, I mean, I cannot imagine. Also, why does everyone not know? Every story about being high says, I had an edible, I didn't know it was going to be that strong. Every story starts that way. Y'all should know by now.
Every edible
are very strong.
They didn't have the same concentration. Some edibles do. Some have 5 milligrams. Some have 20 milligrams.
So now you're Walter White in Breaking Bad. Now you know all the rules.
If you eat a 20 milligram edible, like the whole thing in one sitting, you're gonna be
Are
stoned.
we doing science? What are we doing over here?
Science is just nutrition facts, bitch.
Nutrition based around marijuana, which is a gateway drug to methamphetamines. Are you doing methamphetamines?
Bitch, you don't know it's a gateway drug to methamphetamines? All the fucking sugar you be eating.
That's not true.
Yeah, sugar is a gateway drug. There are statistics on it.
Where? Monét will make up. I mean, can we do a supercut of every time Monét has ever made up statistics that she just pulled out of her tuchus out of nowhere? What are you doing? You know you're not going to find anything about sugar being a gateway drug. Also, I want to congratulate you on your show.
Oh, thank you. Static.
Oh, my God. We have a
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Oh, my God. Sorry.
Oh, my, there's blood coming out of her ears.
Her eyes, too.
Yeah, Monét has a show called The Exchange Rate, which I'm going to today.
You're going to today.
Yeah, I'm going to sit in the audience.
I'm very gagged.
Who's your guest today?
My dress.
Drunk. Did you have did give you an edible before we oh my God, Monét does not know her guest. She doesn't know the guest. Oh, insert Shea Coulee. Oh my God,
Do not do that.
know the guest.
Wait, Warwick, what is... So my guest today is Coleman Domingo.
You're a fake ass. Oh, can we talk about the moment of Monét acting? You win the acting challenge of the week. You probably don't know for this in there, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Monét acting like she wants to walk down the runway holding hands with Trinity.
No, I'm gonna talk about it. I did not want to.
This shit was there. All the clips online like, we stand the two winners of All Stars.
Well, what happened was,
and Monét was, I could see them holding hands and waving, and like zoom in when they like crunches Trinity's hand.
well, what happened was we
You know
were
that
lining
clip
up.
of Arthur balling up his fist.
We were all lining up to do the Queen Walk, as you know, for the winners. And then I was at the Trixie. They do it in order.
Drag on LA.
Yeah, they do it in order. So I was at the Trixie, and then they said to me, and then I was lining up to go, and they were like, "Okay, so Trinity and Monét gonna walk together." And I was like, "We're gonna what?" And then Raina was like, you guys have to walk together. And I was like, no, we don't. I was like, absolutely not. And all the queens, everyone started laughing. I was like, I'm not joking. And they were,
I'm not joking, bitch.
And then she was like, wait, are you for real? I was like, yeah. So then she was like, okay, wait, sorry, please, just please announce Monét first, then Trinity. And I was like, yeah.
Why you gonna go first?
Because I'm black.
So, was Trinity down to walk together?
I think she would have done it either way. Because when I said it, she was like, oh, work, bitch. And I was like, yeah, no, we don't have to fucking walk together. And then, so then I walked first, and she walked second, and towards the end, then I waited for her, and then we held hands in the end.
Do you think it's because Trinity's probably a more team player and better at getting along with people than you?
Yeah, I think, all those things. But I'm not any of those. I'm a motherfucking winner, baby.
No, I went to DragCon.
Okay, so Bob the drag queen showed up at DragCon.
Now, Dad.
You are literally punching. Your mic is a punching bag.
You know what's these?
Bob shows up at DragCon and he's like, yeah, I'm going to wear a mask. So
It's called a speed bag, by the
so people
way.
don't know who I am. So Bob is walking around with DragCon with his fucking mask on. And literally every single person who came to my booth from the time you got into that, like, I just saw Bob.
Okay.
When Bob thinks that he's in like the Harry Potter invisible cloak walking around DragCon, where you are clearly recognizable, that is your big ass with your little boyfriend.
The reason why I was recognizable was because when I would go to the booth, I would take the mask off for a photo.
Okay,
Mom.
Bob, not everyone saw you. Literally everyone gave, like, oh my God, I just saw Bob. Everyone knew who you were. You weren't hiding from anyone.
That was also because I came by your booth and Patty was like, Bob!
No, bitch.
Also, I was telling you that the mask is more of a social contract than it is an actual disguise. Because the mask says, you may know who I am, but I'm trying to not be seen. I just want to walk around DragCon
That's
and
not true.
shop.
If I saw someone in a mask, I would think they were being silly. I'd be like, ah! I wouldn't be like, oh, they don't
Well,
want me
you
to
don't
talk to them.
understand social cues like most people do.
You don't understand a lot of things.
Because
What
everyone
don't you
else
understand?
Because everyone else at DragCon realized I didn't want to be talked to and they left me alone.
No, that's not how that works.
That is how it works. You're not going to tell me how my experience worked.
Because you would say anything just to contradict what I'm saying.
That is not true. We could have Jacob in here. Jacob would tell you. We would walk around.
Well, your boyfriend, of course, is going to agree with you.
That's not okay. First of all, I just want to put this out there in the future for anyone out there. If you have any friends or boyfriend, anything who stand up for you when you're wrong, that is not your friend. They are not on your team. They are here for your downfall. Never ever stand by somebody when they're wrong.
Do you know who's
Ever.
there for your downfall?
You?
Me.
Exactly. Anyways, predictable ass jokes. We're gone. And Alakazam.
I did it. You didn't do it.
I said the Alakazam.
I got the magic.
But I'm
stick.
saying it's like only one person came up to me at one point and said something, and everyone else left me alone. Everyone else, like one girl came up and was like, "My friends don't believe that you're Bob's drag queen," and I just said, "Gotta go," and I walked away. Everyone else,
I think you're full of shit.
why would I lie about that? That'd be the weirdest thing to lie about.
Bob, you lie about weirder shit than that.
Like what? Names? You are the lying queen.
No, you're the lying.
I'm the lying queen.
What are you gonna be? I know you better. You know yourself, honey.
The lying queen. Nah. Sifonia.
I knew exactly where you were going.
No, but you do lie a lot.
I do not lie a lot. I trick you a lot. I trick you a lot. You are literally you are rubbing your hair against the mic. Stop.
All right, I think we're done here.
I think we're done. I'm done here. You can stay.
You are so ridiculous. Why are you so combative today? Say something nice about me before we go. Genuine. I was something nice about you today too.
I like.
I'm shocked this wig fits your head.